Hey, what's up guys, this is Shukesh once again, and today I'm gonna do a quick unboxing and hands-on of the all new Redmi Note 4, which is selling like hotcakes. And this phone is made in India. The chipset you get this time is actually Snapdragon 625, which seems like a downgrade from its predecessor Redmi Note 3 with a Snapdragon 650 processor, but it's actually more practical. I will talk more about this later. There are three variants of this phone I have for you. The 11,000 rupees version for some reason, which is of course a big mistake. Just by paying 2000 rupees more, you can get 4GB RAM with 64GB storage, and as you get a hybrid SIM slot in this phone, if you want to use two SIM cards, then definitely go for the pricier one. There you have the SAR information if you are interested. Now let's get started with the unboxing and show you the device, the accessories, and of course the display. Then I will talk about the processor. There you have the device. It looks and feels very premium. The back design has changed slightly, and I do love the color, the unibody construction, and the build quality seems awesome. Let me quickly go through the accessories one by one. There you have some booklets. A micro USB data cable, though a Type-C cable would have been really nice. Next you have the adapter, which is rated 5V 2A, that is, it's a 10W charger, which is not bad, but a quick charger would have been really nice. It's quite compact as well. Lastly, you get the SIM ejector pin. No earphones as usual. Well, the most noticeable design change on this Redmi Note 4 is, I think, the 2.5D glass, which looks extremely stylish and will make the images more immersive. And about the gold and white combination, well, some of you guys might like it, some of you might not. Apart from this and dark grey, there is also a black variant which you can buy from me.com, and I think this black version is the most beautiful one. Of course, the top and bottom part of the phone is plastic for antenna reception. Overall, the build quality, the look of this phone is gorgeous, considering the price of this phone is under 13,000 rupees. There I have also for you the Motorola Moto M gold color variant, and it's priced at around 16 to 18,000 rupees. If you ask me, I will say Moto M looks more stylish. The color, the finish, and the build quality, the overall aesthetics of the Motorola smartphone is considerably better than the Xiaomi one. But considering the price and the value for money factor, the Motorola Moto M is not even close. So overall, I like the exterior design of the Redmi Note 4, but it's not a huge upgrade from its predecessor except for the 2.5D glass. Now let's turn on the phone and give you a quick tour of the ports and the specs. First of all, you get a 5.5 inches IPS panel with full HD resolution at 401 ppi, which is of course quite good. There you have the capacitive back, home, and the app switcher. At the top you have the ear speaker grill along with your 5 megapixel front facing camera with full HD recording. The maximum aperture is f2.0. You have both the sensors and an LED notification light somewhere here. With this air blaster, this phone can act as a remote for TV, air conditioner, sound system. You also get a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. This is the 3.5mm headphone jack. There you have the power key and the volume rocker. This is the hybrid SIM slot. You can install either two SIM cards or one SIM card and a micro SD card up to 128GB. The bottom houses the micro USB port, and this one is the loudspeaker. The left grill is for the primary microphone. The rear camera shoots 13 megapixel images with face detection autofocus, and the video capability is up to Full HD at 30 fps and 720p slow motion at 120 fps. You also get dual LED flash, and of course this is the fingerprint sensor. So that's all on the exterior design. You have got a 4100 mAh battery, which is really excellent, and the phone weighs 165 grams, so it feels very solid in hand. The one-handed usage might not be that user friendly. There are some one-handed modes on this MIUI which will definitely help you. There you go, the device is ready, and the IPS panel with Full HD resolution is looking quite good actually. 401 ppi make the display look very sharp and smooth. The color rendering is very punchy, and about the viewing angles, well, it's not as good as Super AMOLED. There is slight decrease in brightness, but of course no color shift, and overall it's a great display. You will love it. The Android version is still 6.0.1. You will of course get the Nougat update. The processor on this phone is Cortex A53 octa-core, which is actually less powerful than the Cortex A72 on the Redmi Note 3, but this is based on 14nm architecture, so this will generate less heat, and also the battery backup will be considerably better. You get 22.48 gig free for the user, so if you go for the 64 gig version, then the free available storage will be around 54 gig. Well, about the RAM, let's check what's the maximum RAM you can get, which is approximately 1.7 gig, and if you're getting the 4 gig RAM variant, then the free RAM will be approximately 2.7 gig. You can swipe down to lock any application. As you know, you must be aware of all these MIUI tricks. I will demonstrate all these amazing features of this smartphone on my upcoming review and tips and tricks, so make sure you are subscribed. These are the toggles you can add to your notification panel. A lot of nice features are listed, especially the read mode. Well guys, I have just set the fingerprint lock, so let's check how does this work. Well, it's quite responsive, I will say, though it's not the fastest I have seen on a smartphone. It's good enough, no complaint. Well, one thing I have to admit here, the user interface is buttery smooth, it's lag free totally, and it's very responsive. There are some nice features I want to talk about, like you can lock any application with this built-in option. You can also create dual apps and maintain 2 profiles on your phone. Under additional settings, you will find a few more very interesting options, like this quick ball, which is basically a floating icon for navigation, and there is also one-handed mode, which I have already discussed about. You can shrink the whole display to 4.5, 4 or even 3.5 inches. Now, using this phone with one hand is not an issue. You can also create a second space, that is another profile for your phone, so that your friends or your family can check their mails or use the camera or make a call without violating your privacy. To switch in between accounts, you have to put the password, so your phone is completely secured. So overall, this MIUI 8 is packed with so many awesome features. Just wait for a few more days for my upcoming tips and tricks review, where I will discuss all these amazing features. Lastly, let's have a quick look at the camera interface. The face detection autofocus of this camera should be very fast, and you have a BSI sensor with f2.0 aperture, so the low light handling should be also decent. There I have the Geotel A1, which is an $80 rugged smartphone I have just reviewed. Check the description below for the link. The autofocusing seems quite fast actually, and the shutter is also lag free. The images seem extremely sharp and in focus. I will talk more about the camera on my upcoming videos, so keep in touch. Guys, we are at the end of this unboxing and hands-on, and I hope that you have found it very useful. You cannot really go wrong with this Redmi Note 4. It's a practical device with perfect balance in between performance and the battery, the heat management. The Snapdragon 625 is powerful enough to handle all the games on the Play Store. Overall, considering the price tag, this smartphone is going to be one of the best sellers of 2017. Well, that's all in this review. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Shukesh, and have a nice day.